Alright Rachel, this is your first WordNerd video. Don't mess this up. You can do this. Hey there word geeks! Dang it! Hey literary geeks, what's up? Today's topic is poetry. You know, that unit you had to take in English class and no one really liked except for that one weird kid at the back. You may have heard of reading outside your genre, but what about writing outside your genre? I know a lot of novelists have trouble writing poetry or connecting to poetry because it doesn't use the same grammar points or sentence structure that regular books do. Now if you're a novelist, knowing the difference between a sonnet and a sestina is probably not very important, nor very useful for your writing. But in writing poetry, learning the different poetic elements can really help improve the style and flow of your writing. Writing is all about connecting with readers, and poetry can help you connect via emotions, rhythm, and language. Poetry is verbal painting. Don't tell me that the moon is shining. Show me the glint of light on broken glass. Anton Chekhov. Plus, characters rarely appear in poetry, so instead of reaching for your readers' emotions, you have to connect with them using their senses. Don't be afraid to explore imagery, metaphors, similes, onomatopoeias, all kinds of literary devices you could think of, and the best part is it doesn't have to be a complete sentence. One great example of showing how poetry influences writing is Jandy Nelson's I'll Give You the Sun. In this book about a family of dysfunctional artists, Jandy Nelson rocks it out with different types of sentence structure and amazing imagery. You'll have to excuse my eyeline, but I'm reading something on my computer that is over there. He floated into the air high above the sleeping forest, his green hat spinning a few feet above his head. In his hand was an open suitcase, and out of it spilled a whole sky of stars. Not only does this scene have amazing imagery, because you can see two boys running around at night, but it also shows the way that the characters feel about each other, as the narrator is talking about the other character in a sense of awe and wonder. Now for a little bit of a less structured type of sentence, I have this one after Noah, one of our characters, is getting in a fight. I'm imagining myself a live wire now, fully loaded with my own private voltage, as I whip this way and that, feeling their bodies twisting around mine, warm and slick, both of them pitting me again and again, and me breaking their holds, all our limbs entwined, and now Zephyr's head pressed into my chest, and Fry's behind me with 100 hands, it feels like, and it's just motion and confusion, and I am lost, lost, lost. So here again we get great imagery about eels and fighting and, confusion and panic. But this also has an amazing flow to the writing, because there is not one period or grammar point within that entire sentence besides a comma, and wow, does it make more of an impact than just saying, we were fighting, now this is happening, now I am getting free. Going on to one like hippy-dippy side poetry, we get amazing symbolism in this next sentence, which is Jude, one of our other characters, when she is jealous. Jude barfs bright blue fluorescent barf all over the table and no one notices but me. When I first read this sentence I was so confused, but it's such a cool idea because it talks about jealousy in a way that you don't think is jealousy. Overall in writing, you are the bard, you are the creator, you are the entertainer. And not only do you have to catch an audience's attention, but you have to keep it. And poetry, I think, helps you explore different styles of writing and maybe different ways of telling a story. Tell us word nerds down in the comments if you read poetry or read poetry or think poetry's boring. I mean, to each their own. I never met a poetry contest I didn't like. Join us for our write-in on Sunday, and I will see you all next week. Bye!